So the economic news obviously being addressed on the campaign trail today. And for more, well, let's talk to CTV's Mercedes Stephenson, who joins us now from Ottawa. So Mercedes, the economy now the big topic of conversation on the campaign trail today.
Absolutely, Brad. It's something that's top of mind for many Canadians, and we know that in poll after poll, Canadians will identify that. Stephen Harper and the Conservatives have long touted their reputation as economic managers. They cite the record in the 2008 recession as evidence that Canada came out ahead of other G7 countries, and they say that that's because of the Conservatives' programs. Today, as you just heard in that clip, Prime Minister Harper saying that there are a number of external factors at work here, but that the Conservatives are confident that they can continue to manage the economy in the best way possible. Now, of course, the Liberals and the NDP disagree. The Liberals say the economy needs to grow and that Stephen Harper has not been able to do that in his time as Prime Minister. They also have been hearkening back to what he said in 2008, right before the economic crash, when he said it was a good buying time, saying that essentially he doesn't have the record that he says he does and that we're continuing to see a decline in Canada in recent weeks and that is dangerous. And then you have the NDP saying that it would be Tom Mulcair, of course, who would be the best prime minister in this situation, highlighting their plans to bring more money to seniors, saying that's critical in this kind of an economic situation, and also promising to bring back jobs and manufacturing. So expect the economy to continue to be a big issue, especially as we do see these dramatic drops, which are mostly being influenced by international factors beyond any prime minister's control, but Canadians will be looking for who they think can do the best job here at home in those circumstances.
And the Liberal leader, Justin Trudeau, today made an important announcement of wounded veterans this morning, and some are saying the Liberals are now trying to own this file. Others, could it be argued, maybe the Liberals are now trying to correct something that was instituted by a former Liberal government back in 2005. Is that argument valid, Mercedes?
Well, there certainly are a number of veterans who I know have been talking to the Liberal Party as well as to the NDP and the Conservatives, trying to make their voices heard. Now, the Liberals are the first ones to come out and really offer this as a major policy plank and some very significant reforms. They're talking about going back to the lifelong pension system for injured veterans, which many injured veterans say they receive more money under than the lump sum that was introduced. It was both the Liberals, the NDP, and the Conservatives that all agreed on this document. The Liberals brought it in, the Conservatives agreed to it, and then later made some changes. It has been a highly controversial, and I think it's fair to say a hated document among many veterans. The Conservatives have tried to improve it, but many veterans groups have said that they wanted to see a complete change. Here you have Justin Trudeau offering that, and it really puts that veterans vote up for grabs, and it'll perhaps be very interesting to see how the NDP and the Conservatives react to this and what they can promise veterans.
With mention of the NDP, I want to take the final minute to ask you about Tom Mulcair's focus on seniors today.
That's right. He is promising to once again introduce more money to seniors to undo the changes that Stephen Harper made, including increasing the guaranteed income supplement, lowering the age at which seniors will be able to start to receive money from 67 back to 65, which is initially what it was. So he is appealing to that vote. And, you know, we know one thing, Brad, there's a lot of seniors who vote. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. Financially, the Conservatives have argued that it was essential for them to increase that age and to make some other reductions simply because of the way the Canadian population is structured. There's a large number of seniors and fewer younger people, but today you see Tom Mulcair appealing to that vote, and also interesting because a lot of that vote may be traditionally more conservative.
Well, CTV's Mercedes Stephenson, thanks for speaking with us today, and look forward to speaking with you again later on this afternoon here on CTV News Channel. Thanks in the meantime.